If I'm not mistaken, you were one of the people who gave Jeremy Corbyn your support in the leadership for the Labour Party on the grounds there should be a fair contest, and afterwards said you were a complete moron for having done it. Are you still a moron?
As somebody else said that, but I didn't think it was right to dissent. But yes, I agreed that it was a good thing to widen the debate. And then I realised that it might be thought that I was suggesting that people should vote for someone who, as Jeremy was, had no experience at all of the front bench. And so I made haste to say, I think he should be part of the debate. I don't think he should necessarily be the leader. There you go.
So what do you make of what's happening?
Well, there's no question that I think the two things that I don't think you can dispute about this election campaign is that Jeremy has performed infinitely better than anybody, probably including Jeremy, ever expected he could, and that Theresa May has performed infinitely worse than anybody expected that she could. And, you know, it's the conventional wisdom, but why is it conventional? Because sometimes it's also wise. The British people don't tend to like having an election they didn't have to have.
So what is the consequence going to be if we're seeing a much weakened Prime Minister, a much damaged Conservative Party? At this stage, are you thinking there might be a Jeremy Corbyn premiership?
To be honest, David, what I'm principally thinking is I'm wondering, fearing, I might say, whether I was prescient when we put our stuff away in the garage tonight and I said to my husband, let's do it carefully because you never know, we might need it again soon.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said then. Can you say it again? I had another voice in my ear. Can you just repeat it?
When we put away our equipment from our car tonight, I said we'd better do it carefully because you never know, we might need it again soon. It was a joke. I hope it's still going to be a joke.
And as far as the sort of future of the Labour Party goes, I mean, clearly the people you would recognise as on the left of the party, the part of the party that you don't occupy, are making the running now. And whether it's Jeremy Corbyn or somebody else, do you think this is the new direction Labour's going to go in?
Listen, I have always regarded myself as being either soft left or centre left, depending on how you define these terms. And then other people, if I may say so, usually in your profession, have moved the goalposts around me. So it seems to me I've basically stayed more or less where I am nearly all the time, and I propose to stay there.
I don't understand what you're saying. How have we moved the goalposts around you?
Well, you're saying, of course, you're not on the left. Well, yes, actually, I've always thought I was on the left, and I still think I am.